What's going on, guys? Pixelated here, back at it again with another review. I have some extremely exciting news today. I stayed up all night yet again just to take L's on every release for these. Now I know what you're thinking, what's so exciting about that news? Well, I wasn't done. Let me finish next time. Don't interrupt, it's rude. God. I had basically given up hope on getting a pair of these after staying up all night taking L's. I checked my phone to see that I got a missed call about 10 minutes ago from an unknown number. I googled the number and it's the number of a local boutique known as Livestock that had a raffle for these shoes. I won a goddamn raffle for these. The SNS X Social Status Ultra Boost collab. Are you serious? That's insanity. Or is it? I think it might be fate. 3 days before my birthday? Think about it. I didn't believe in God, but who knows? Guess God cares about my birthday. Shout out to the Lord, I was euphoric. The timing for something like this couldn't have been better. It restored my faith in boutique raffles and my faith in the one and only. Good God Almighty. One call can do that, folks. See y'all in church. I'm not Christian though. Adidas is really doing it out here with brand collaborations, and they're really at the top of the pile when it comes to that at the moment. These sneakers are part of their new sneaker exchange program where they get 2 consortium account retailers, which is the highest tier of Adidas account you can get, instead of 1, because it is an evolution of sorts of the original consortium tour collaborations Adidas initiated last year. The consortium tour brought us sneakers that have come to be some of the most sought after and now hard to find gems, such as the Nice Kicks NMD, the Soulbox Ultra Boost, Woodwood Ultra Boost, and many more, except this time they're collaborating with 2 retailers per sneaker pack instead of 1. The only way I can see Adidas topping this next year is to collaborate with 3 consortium retailers at once, maybe add a 3rd shoe to include the 3rd store's logo on the tongue. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, I'm just excited. The sneaker exchange still falls under the broader category of the consortium tour, and the plan is to release a sneaker exchange collab every month. In January, we saw the drop of the Colette X Undefeated EQT Support and Campus 80 sneakers. In February, they released these beauties. A collaboration between SNS or Sneakersnstuff and Social Status. Don't get me wrong, the January release EQTs were nice, but these are a whole different beast. The Sneakersnstuff X Social Status Consortium collab included a pair of Adidas Superstar Boost along with this pair of Ultra Boost. Now, I've never been a fan of the Adidas Superstars / Shell Toes or the Stan Smiths, not even the Campus 80s. It's just not my style, so I didn't jump on the Superstars just because they have Boost now. I'd much rather have these Ultra Boosts, and I'm so glad I got them for retail. It might seem like I take a lot of W's, which isn't fair because relative to some people I do, but I have paid resale for quite a few kicks of mine, and I was definitely ready to have sold a pair or 2 to buy these for resale. The fact is that these are just an amazing shoe, and the first of its silhouette as far as I know. At the time of recording this video, the March Sneaker Exchange collaboration has already been announced. It's going to be a collaboration between Kith and Naked, and is going to be 2 City Sock 2s. I was super hyped on the City Sock 2 when pics were leaked way back in early 2016, and it seems the silhouette is largely unchanged since, which is somewhat of a good thing, but at the same time, them taking the famed NMD Lego blocks off is something I'm not a fan of, and the odd patch pattern on the upper midfoot looks a little silly to me. Maybe it'll take some time to get accustomed to. Let's see how that turns out. You see, I popped in the secondary set of rope laces in here, which we'll get into in a bit. When these SNS Social Status Ultra Boosts were first unveiled, there were a ton of mixed opinions. A lot of people passed them off as ugly and said Adidas is falling off. This is horrible. Many compared it to the OG SNS Ultra Boost and said those were far better. I disagree. After seeing these, I knew I needed them. I also knew the people who hated them at first would come around to liking them. It's a new design that a lot of OG Ultra Boost loyalists were obviously going to pass off just because they weren't in the OG pattern. Obviously, that didn't last long, and now everyone's at awe at how clean or fresh or swag these are. Just kidding, hopefully no one you know still uses that term, otherwise your boy might have to cut a bit. I'm just glad these didn't make it onto the 3.0 pattern. Those collabs leave me questioning whether the base ground beef ribbed pattern was really the right move by Adidas. To get a frame of reference, I still want a pair of Chinese New Year Ultra Boost 3.0, but not enough for me to go out of my way and shell out more anytime soon. Don't get me wrong, I love them and the Trace cargos, but the general release colorways don't have me giving them a second glance. I wish I could say that it's just because of a hype beast mentality and those are actually really nice shoes, but truthfully, they just don't seem appealing enough to shell out the amount of money Adidas is asking for. I'm not spending the same price a Consortium collab costs at retail for a pair of shoes that will turn into my beaters. Well, I might if they do turn out to be really nice, but only time will tell if that moment will come. Alright, enough with the silly talk, onto the shoes. For a black and white shoe, the SNS Social Status Ultra Boost has so much going on, but it all works together so seamlessly. The upper is prime knit with white, black, and gray prime knit interweaved around the toe box, transitioning to a predominantly white prime knit with speckles of black, gray, and off-white at the midfoot. Yes, there's off-white in there. Not easy to see unless you're out in broad daylight. Then it transitions back to the primarily gray and black heavy prime knit pattern from the back half of the midfoot all the way through to the heel. This is the same pattern you see on the toe box. We see that same white predominant pattern outlining the sock collar, and this is exactly what I mean by this shoe having a lot going on. There's just so much happening, but it's so subtle and seamless. The sneaker comes with black flat laces and a pair of alternative laces that I actually did not know were rope laces until I got them in hand and took the laces out of the bag. You do not want to know how wide my smile was when I discovered this. Let's just say I might have reminded you of a particular villain whose tagline is, "Why so serious? Haha." The lace cage is black and is suede on top and leather at the bottom. The suede gives the shoe an insanely premium look. I wonder if I can get away with wearing these to my sister's wedding. The heel cup is an all matte black, similar to what you'd see on the Reigning Champ Ultra Boost. Funny enough, they even have the zigzag stitch pattern on the back of the heel in black, which is actually Reigning Champ's signature stitch. You'd see it along the size tags on their clothing. I don't know if SNS and Social Status knew they were basically ripping off Reigning Champ with that stitch, but I do like the design of it on any Ultra Boost, so I'm not complaining. The inside of the heel pull tab is leather, the insole is leather, and the tongue is also, you guessed it, leather. I've never seen so many premium touches on a pair of Ultra Boosts. We also have the SNS logo on the right tongue tab and the Social Status logo on the left, as well as on the insoles. And we have the Consortium handshake logo on the back of the tongue. I didn't forget this time, guys, reminding you that this is most definitely a Consortium Tour collaboration, and to not get your facts twisted when putting the Sneaker Exchange name in your mouth. The Continental sole and torsion bar are black, and this brings me to the last and most polarizing design choice of this sneaker. It's the black toe cap. Many people didn't like the sneaker solely because it had the tape black toe cap separate from the pattern on the rest of the upper. I personally am glad and extremely thankful it exists. For one, it brings the entire design of the shoe together as the heel cap is black and the lace cage is too, so making the toe guard black closes the design off and makes it feel cohesive. Also, if you own any pair of Ultra Boost, 99% of them do not have some sort of toe guard protection, as it is all made of the soft prime knit material running across the upper. That means if you accidentally kick something, you're done for. If you step in a shallow puddle, you're done for. If you scrape the front of your shoe against something, you're done for. With the tape toe cap, it acts as an ATR material that will protect your toes from getting soaked in water and taking some hits against harder surfaces, which is always my biggest fear when wearing Ultra Boosts or NMDs. Once again, guys, you thought just because I got a second pair of rope laces, I was going to keep it clean? Not a chance. Guess what time it is, folks? It's hype beast lacing time, because even the purest forms need to get down and dirty once in a while. It's time to answer the real questions about this sneaker. Is this a must-have shoe? Is it worthy of the collection? Would you be more interesting to your date or significant other if you had these? Probably not, unless you knew every detail about them like how I just taught you in this video. Take it and roll with it, young Padawan. The knowledge will take you far, I swear. All kidding aside, I think these are most definitely a must-have, at least for me they are. As a person who didn't attempt to buy most of the Adidas early Consortium releases, my Consortium sneakers collection is really lacking, and these are probably only my second pair of Consortium collab Ultra Boost alongside the Kith Ultra Boost Mid. They're also a very universal colorway. The black and white hits and gray heather like prime knit pattern along the upper will allow you to wear these with anything. I can honestly see these being my everyday casual wear shoe for that very reason. Especially when summer rolls around, how often do you see a Consortium collaboration that pulls out all the stops? Especially when summer rolls around, how often do you see a Consortium collaboration that pulls out all the stops? The looks, the material, the protection, the versatility, there is no flaw in this sneaker for me, and I give this sneaker a huge thumbs up. The speckled rope laces were the icing on the cake to winning my heart, and they're nice, thick rope laces too, not some average thin ones. To be frank, this might actually be my new favorite Adidas Ultra Boost collab Let me give that some thought. I take that back immediately. It's almost impossible to beat the Kith Ultra Boost mid for me. That mid cut and multicolor with ATR running across the toe box? Sorry SNS XSS, but you're an extremely close second. As for sizing, I went true to size in these. Ultra Boosts like these really throw me off. This one and the Kith Ultra Boost, because when I go true to size, I have enough room in the toe box for it to get uncomfortable as the shoe moves around my foot when I have thin socks on. With regular socks they're fine, but sometimes I wish there was a one solution option for all sock thicknesses. Guess that's not happening anytime soon. The prime knit on this is relatively similar to what you get on the Kith Ultra Boost prime knit. It's fairly taut and has a good sturdy feel to it, not like what you see on the Ultra Boost 3.0 where the prime knit is softer and more flexible. I think these are all the better for it. I definitely prefer this prime knit blend in consistency versus the softer Ultra Boost 3.0 prime knit. I feel like that prime knit just has too much give and it left me confused as to whether to go half a size down or true to size on that model. I was also concerned for the safety of my toes because it was so soft. Come on Adidas, step your 3.0 game up, fam. You definitely feel more secure in the rugged prime knit of this SNS social status and the Kith prime knit variations. Oh, I forgot to mention, the coolest part of this shoe was the box that it came in. The box has this matte black finish and it looks super clean. It has this nice soft premium touch to it. This is one of those boxes that you can't throw away, even if you have a nice drop front setup. Unfortunately, the UPS guy obviously handled livestock shipment aggressively because my box is marked the up. But I'm not complaining as long as the shoes are fine. Although I would have preferred for it to be pristine, that's an extreme first world problem, and at the end of the day the box doesn't serve much of a purpose other than to store the sneakers, but I wear my sneakers, so good riddance. And to be honest, it's not that marked up, I was just exaggerating. It seems my reigning champ sneakers have found them their big brother, as they're both very alike from a color palette and design cue standpoint. With that being said, I think we've covered the sneaker enough. Let's get into the fit. I'm wearing my white Gap X John Elliott pants that are tapered at the bottom with a pin roll. I might just take these to the tailor to get them tapered better. I feel like the opening at the bottom is a little too long. I have my Kith Columbia base layer from the Pinnacle jacket on. I have the H&M X David Beckham collab sweater underneath in a cement colorway with the Adidas X Reigning Champ collab tee that dropped with the Reigning Champ Ultra Boost. Yes, I'm wearing a ton of collab stuff. I don't know why, it just happened to be that way. This tee matches these shoes perfectly. Too bad it was too cold, so I had to cover it up with a sweater. Now before I end off the video, I just wanted to remind you guys the Instagram Yeezy giveaway is still going on till Wednesday, February 22nd. You still have about a day and a half to enter, so do it ASAP. I'll leave the link in the description below. Anyways, there you guys have it. It's the end of my review. Hope you enjoyed it. If you took anything from the video, please hit that like button. For a small channel like me, every damn like counts. What did you think of the collab? Did you think SNS and Social Status hit it out of the park like I thought they did? Or do you think it was ugly and not worth a purchase? Please let me know in the comment section below. Please share the video with your friends, let them know Pix does the dopest on-foot reviews, and please subscribe for more juicy content. Catch you later. Pixelated out.